because of a partnership between Ethereum Equity and Ripple Labs. The value of your XRP is set to hit $29.19 in the next couple of hours. I say this based on statistics because it just came in that within the next 24 hours, $1 billion will enter the XRP ledger through a tokenizer. This $1 billion will essentially tokenize in debt funds for the XRP ledger, causing the XRP ledger to immediately get a deliver shock because those companies are now buying XRP but to tokenize. The craziest thing about this is that Ripple Labs had their lawsuit thrown out. The appeal they filed is about to be thrown out, and it actually happens in 18 days. This means that they are on the verge of quitting completely because they didn't file the required form. This is crazy, but it's true, and we live in a crazy world. But guys, that's bullish on the charts, and it's just the beginning of the news because the Bank of America is now accepting XRP as payment. You didn't think it would get this crazy, but it is. On the side channel for Modern News episode of XRP is going to $29.19 in possibly hours now. Of course, before we get into ultra modern content, we just announced that we are giving away free XRP. We also hit a big milestone of 50,000 YouTube subscribers, which is crazy. We never thought we'd get here. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that button again by following me on Twitter and all the other great things as well. With that out of the way, let's get to the latest show and video, guys. This is crazy. A global banker just leaked to the public that Swift only sued Ripple Labs in the first place to buy Swift time to make a fake XRP ledger, and as a result, a fake XRP for bills. Now that the lawsuit is over, Swift is definitely looking to approach Ripple Labs to use the XRP ledger generation. As the saying goes, first you try to beat them, then you join them, and that's exactly what Swift is trying to do with XRP, which is why we're seeing all these banks like the Bank of America, Goods Bank, JP Morgan. Even Black trying to enter the XRP ledger, which includes Grayscale, is trying to practice or at least file their application for an XRP ETF, and Goldman Sachs is also doing something similar. This is crazy because just a few weeks ago, we talked about how Wells Fargo and JP Morgan publicly announced that they plan to use XRP and only XRP as a form of payment for all their mortgage debts, loans, and credit card bills. So on another note, I'm going to play this video for you guys because it's insanely bullish. The banks are not ready to make a bold statement, and it's just my opinion that the banks are good at fraud and bad at software engineering. There are many examples like Neil Cannon being murdered and replaced. He was very interested in old bonds and the gold return. They definitely murdered someone. A source of mine, they murdered a close friend of his in Europe, and it definitely shook up my pal. The banks sued XRP and Ripple Labs to buy time, but it wasn't enough to keep them back as to why they should have stopped the development of the Ripple Labs, but it didn't work because they might still be working on it. And the other reason is to buy time for the bankers to expand something similar with the intellectual assets so we can fit Ripple and say we have our own Ripple and don't want yours. But they failed, and now they're saying they need your Ripple and they're going to make a deal with you. They'll have a schedule and a time frame minus 18 to 24 months. And it's our agreement. It shows that banks have failed to create a system similar to XRP. And the same thing happened with Reggie Middleton. They failed to create the building blocks for the digital econ IC structures that include banks, bond markets, and the stock market. It's all the way back to $29.90 per XRP because this is bullish. Of course, the highlight of this video is that $29.90 per XRP Ripple is actually becoming globalized by the $1 billion about to enter P-Ledger, the USA bank literally accepting XRP, and all the other bullish news. But I'd also like to draw attention to the fact that the XRP ledger is now integrated into MetaMask. This is a big deal because, as you all know, the supply side of driving up the price of XRP is what makes it go up in the first place. Of course, what makes the price of XRP go up is either a large demand or a shortage of supply. If there is a large demand, there is automatically a decrease in supply, and what we're seeing here is a big supply surprise moment that we could see in a few hours, and it may all spread out over 30. 1 million people will definitely be able to access and see the XRP ledger and take part in shopping for the XRP ledger between XRP and LedgerP as soon as this integration takes place, and it will be again. Large-scale international adoption, we need to remember what Arthur B.R. Ribble's co-founder said, which is that XRP was meant to be worth $10,000 with international scalability so that it could be used by all 7.55 billion people in the world. This means that it is meant to reach that $10,000 mark, but it wants to experience supply shock, and that supply shock happens when you get people all over the world to use the XRP ledger. This is a big part of the training process for getting people to use the crypto network. After learning about and being able to use the XRP ledger in the crypto space, you then take it global, not just in the crypto space, but also in the financial world. You then want to understand the retail and make it so that all retailers and even the government are building and using the XRP ledger and XRP tokens. I think we're on direction 2, which is why I don't think the 2019 price prediction is that shocking. Of course, we're talking about the co-founder of the British Invitations, except for its potential at 10 global scalability. If you keep the singer, you have to go ahead and hit that like button at the video. This could take about 10 seconds. If you keep XRP in for the last and final point is information that we'll end the video with because it kind of confirms an adoption level on a globalized scale. BRICS international locations pay to add XRP to their international charge machine. The guys, this is big. This is another level. This again shows that when we talk about XRP integration, we're not just talking about having stores accept XRP and getting that charge. Slide for MetaMask, Musk, and C-Space. We're talking about international degrees. We're not just talking about the best stores, but also about government agencies and stores. This is where the BRICS pay. The BRICS includes Brazil, Russia, and India, China, South Africa, and recently a bunch of new countries joined like the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, and a bunch of others. Of course, BRICS Pay will be the standard payment system that all of these countries use. These countries have a higher GDP than the G7, which means they have a better economy, make more money, and might be able to handle more cash than any of the other G7 countries. The best part is that we're soon going to be able to switch the globalized international location to the XRP ledger, using XRP to RP to make payments and agreements, and this is where the fee of XRP will easily be worth $10,000 per XRP again. Yeah, I wish you guys wouldn't notice.